To see art on a platform like that, I think it makes it so accessible to people that might not really even think of how art impacts their daily life.
I think it's a pleasure for people to be able to drive down the street in the morning or on the way home from work and look at something that really gets them thinking about what it means to them, what it means to our community.
This message is intended to spark those childhood dreams that we once had. And I know as we go older, we get complacent, and this is to kind of uplift us to be the person that we always wanted to be as a child. Well, the inspiration for Project Elevate came when I joined the Council for the Arts in Chambersburg about a year ago, and after collaborating with the Kegerreis team.
She had this wonderful idea about these billboards and what we can do with them. And honestly, at the time, I had no true concept of what her vision was. And over the last few years, she ran with it. And she called me and said, "We're doing this." And I said, "Okay, let's run."
Billboards are essentially a large canvas, and they have the ability to impact thousands of people that drive by each day. Essentially, we created an outdoor art exhibit.
My name is Eric Brennan. I'm currently an MFA student at IUP, and I'm studying drawing and painting. So eventually I can teach art at a collegiate level.
Eric just popped into my head, and ironically I was on my cell phone just like flipping through things on Facebook, and he had some of his art posted online. So I turned it around and I showed it to my boss, and I was like, this is what he's capable of, this is what he can do. And it was thumbs up immediately.
Kegerreis first contacted me. Jen called me. The reason she got my number was I knew Christy Shale, who works there, and they were looking for a local artist for this Project Elevate they were working on. And so they were looking at, I guess, portfolios, and mine got on the table because thanks to Christy. And so they liked my work, and Jen gave me a call and told me what it was all about and what their plans were and what they're hoping it to become, and asked if I was interested, and I said yes.
The only goal that the artist had was to create a bold composition that ideally reflects the word elevate, and that's exactly what he did.
Coming up with the narrative that we did, I was thinking of Kegerreis' theme word, which is elevate, which to define means to lift up. At this time of year, it kind of fits with, new resolutions and, striving to be a better person and all those things. So I started going with empowerment as my idea.
Art speaks every single language. It doesn't speak one. So no matter who sees it, they can interpret it with their own vision and their own ideas.
I think from the start, this project kind of came as a breath of fresh air to everything that we do, because you get used to doing billboards, you create a message, you have a certain thing that you've got to target with each billboard creation. With this, it was more open-ended, it was free, it was completely different from anything that we had done before.
Well, the red fabric is a symbol of empowerment, and it was actually chosen by Eric, the artist, and we wanted to kind of highlight it.
I came up with this cape because, everybody wants to be a superhero or have superpowers at some point in life. I kind of use that as a metaphor, as you don't need superpowers to make a difference or change the world, so to speak, but you can, make a positive influence or difference where you're at with just who you are and what you're given.
We worked with our crew members and created a 3D effect. The fabric just drapes down beautifully, and it really gives the whole series a significant look. My hope for Project Elevate is to utilize our boards in a way that is different and will bring a positive message to the community.
I love the way that when you see that first board and the child's look on his face, it kind of makes you think as an adult, I want that again.
Please make this hopeful, make this inspiring, make this uplifting, make this something that, I don't know, I love the fact that when I drive by them, I smile. And that's what we wanted to create.
In the economy today, people are economizing as much as they can, and gas is very expensive. but sometimes you need to spend those extra couple of pennies to fill your soul.
This opportunity was a way to kind of give, I guess, my talents or abilities back to a community, so to speak, by doing a project like this with Kegerreis and the Council for the Arts. When I saw the boards, I was really happy with the way they turned out, and especially the ones coming down Radio Hill. I really liked how, when I originally started doing the sketches for the narrative, I kind of had the progression in mind where, you know, board, board, board. So when you come down the hill, it definitely does tell a story really well, and that ending one is just huge. So to see, like, I don't think I'll ever have an opportunity to do a piece of artwork that big again, or to, you know, have a print made that big again. So, you know, definitely will value that opportunity.
Everybody in the community is just thrilled with this. It's a positive, you know, uplifting story of a little boy who is trying to, you know, be all that he can be.
I'm just glad I did take advantage of the opportunity, even though it was, you know, a lot of work in a short amount of time, but I'm glad I did it because, you know, everything you do makes you grow.